Hello everyone, it's Gabby Trades and welcome back to the channel. Didn't we indeed made history yesterday with TradFi making new all-time highs and top 6 stocks picking up momentum like never before? What does that mean and what could we expect? This is the question. But before we start, you guys, please make sure you like the video. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new here and hit the bell so you never miss a breakdown. Now, what happened? Basically, Nasdaq hit all-time highs, making over 1,000 points since the low last week. And we have stocks like Nvidia, Microsoft, Palantir, Netflix gaining momentum like crazy. Now, as we are approaching Q2, I would pay very close attention to what July might bring and be straight up preparing for a long-awaited correction, you guys, right? So Jay Powell had 2 testimonies this week, and he keeps emphasizing on how he needs to get the numbers from the trade deals before he has the full picture on any cuts, but he is not particularly opposing on the cuts, which is very interesting. Now, he did mention that he will be closely watching the jobless claims, and here we are. We have the jobless claims today. The data came in, I think, better than expected with like 10,000, above, I think. No, below, sorry. And the Fed is considering also, sorry, one second. Are we good, you guys? Can you hear me? Yes. Hello. Okay. Yeah, so we had the jobless claims today. We can look at them together. If we move the screen, one second. Here it is. Yes, so 200,036, which is less, around 10K. But don't forget, this number is generally even more than what we need, or the average yearly number for this year. So it's still not that great, but a little bit of a, bullish news, I think. Tomorrow we have the PCE, which of course is the Fed preferred measure of inflation. So we need to watch out for that very, very closely. What are the other news? Well, basically, here it is. I have this article over here. So we have the Fed who is considering to ease banking capital requirements, which is going to be, I think, very, very bullish for us. That could give them a little bit more room to build on bonds, right? And more demand for bonds. Of course, that will mean that price is going to go up, and obviously yields are going to go down, which is usually bullish for us, right? Well, for equities in general. But yeah, lower yields will be better for the financial conditions. But the thing is, that's a little bit of a red flag is, there's a little bit of catch, right? Because it really might not be that natural of a demand, right? It could be a sign that the Fed is trying to subtly, step up to prop up the system. So this is a bit sus, and it's going to say a lot about what's actually happening behind the scenes, in my opinion. So that's the 2 things for today, and tomorrow we have the PCE. We don't have a live stream, so we need to watch out for these things. Obviously, if you are on Discord, you will have the news or anything that I see in the markets. You guys, if you haven't joined Discord, you can find how to do that in the description box. And usually we have Sugar Cookie here posting links, but I guess she is late today, or maybe we were a little bit early. Thank you, Peter Pizarro. Great job, Gabby. Yes, I'm working a lot, and I hope you guys appreciate it, honestly, because it's just so much. But anyway, that's my second stream for today, and I'm still trying to get used to doing 2 streams twice a week, which is a lot for me. But we're gonna get there, don't you worry. Earlier today, this is gold. I had a long down here, which I had to close. I believe I took the long right after this liquidity was taken, and then I was taken and break even, and price is starting to react again. Now, I am not willing to take a second position on here because price is coming off the 0.5 of our range, which I'm going to teach you all these things, you guys. Honestly, make sure to sign for the wait list to be part of the trading mentorship. make sure you sign up for the list, because that is the only way you're gonna get perks if you are in the waiting list. Everyone else is going to go chop, 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 chop. So hello everyone, we have Stanimir, Mark Bass, Peter, Hubert, Samar J, Dodgy, and Gogo and Nicole, Alex as well. You guys, I'm so happy to see you. But anyway, so gold is in a bearish leg, and of course rejecting from the 0.5 is very bearish. But I was hoping that there could be a little bit of a long over here, and clearly there was, but I was not willing to risk any capital on that, so I was taken out on break even. But it might as well work, right? It might as well work. The way I'm looking at it right now, it's a bit annoying that I was taken out at break even. In fact, the break even was literally over here, so it is indeed very, very annoying for me. I don't think I'm gonna re-enter long into this, to be fair, but like I said, we just, well, not really, because probably you weren't watching my other live, but whatever, we just took the fractal low over here, and this candle was printing bearish when I was like on the other live stream, and I was like, this candle is going to turn bullish and I'm going to get very pissed off. And this is exactly what's happening, because look at the reaction. Price doesn't want to close below the 0.236. This is what I wanted to see happening. So yeah, anyway, trust the process. Trust the process. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you can view them. Of course, they're available for everyone to view, Samar J. You can view them. You know, I always try to go there live before I come to you guys, because it's new for me over there. I don't know the people. Not everyone is very friendly from the chats and everything. So I'm like, you know, it's not that easy. Hello, Sugar Cookie. Yes, Sugar Cookie is going to pop the link for you guys on how to register for the trading mentorship. Do not forget to do that. There is also a link in the description box, all right? It's going to be really, really fun, and I'm going to teach you guys all the things that I know about trading. Hello, Anupam. AA is here as well. Welcome. All right, let's have a look at what's happening at Bitcoin, because Bitcoin is also very annoying. All right, so see, this is the thing. On a 1 hour time frame, we had a body close, right? But 4 hour time frame, we haven't still confirmed. Like, remember, if you're part of the Discord, I have given you that this is sort of like the area that we need to break in order for us to get into shorts. And on the 4 hour time frame, we're not breaking that yet. We haven't broken it, right? On a 1 hour time frame, there is a clear break, but one hour is 1 hour, right? 4 hour is stronger. I prefer to see both time frames showing us momentum that we're gaining. We're going to gain this pullback over here to take all this liquidity, and hopefully, right, hopefully this will be a nice short if it happens to reject from the 0.5. So then we can go and you know, take the liquidity at the 110k. This would be ideal case scenario for Bitcoin, right? Yes, join us on Discord and everything. Let us know if the join link works. By the way, the only way you can join Discord without paying is if you're live with me and Sugar Cookie is giving you the link to the Discord. Otherwise, the only access you're gonna get to Discord is paid Discord. So this is you know, there is a monthly charge for it, and the only way you can get free in the Discord is through the link in the chat box while we are live. Everything else in the description box is going to be paid. All right, so that's the perks if you are attending live streams with me. So yeah, that's it. On the 4 hour time frame, we're not looking bearish as of yet, right? We still need to, because we said that after the pullback over here or reversal after true week open, of course, we wait for the range, the long awaited range, or since the beginning of the week. And now we're finally getting into that range motion. So that's good. That's good. We need to manipulate that range, right? In my opinion, ideally, it's going to be to the downside if we do that. We have some support on a 4 hour time frame over here, roughly about, you know, 105,800, something like that. But ideally, we want to come down and retest the 0.5. This is what I'll be looking out for. Hello, Scott. Yes, you guys, if you're new here, make sure to sign up all the links that Sugar Cookie is giving you, because that's going to be the only perks that you're getting being live here with me. So anyway, in terms of the ranges, really, in my opinion, both ranges are valid at the moment. You know, if we're using this range, which is valid over here, we're at a sell zone, very, very clear. But I'm not forgetting that this high over here is something of my interest to be taken. So if we draw the original range, this is the original range, both are valid. That means that we have a little bit more space to come to the upside before considering a pullback. Are we going to do that, or are we going to keep the range and manipulate first? This is what I'm expecting to see for Bitcoin. Hello, Chella Trader. I love that you guys are following me everywhere, and yeah, I really appreciate you guys. You're honestly the best, because this is so much work and I'm getting so much hate from people that don't even know me, and it's like, you know, I'm doing my best for everyone that's in the space, trying to give you guys the real things of everything that I know and my experience. And then yet again, there is some trolls out there. And I'm just like, how is this even possible? Now, the good news is for alts, right? Even though we're getting a pullback, whatever, most of the alts, right? Most of the altcoins have had this bullish daily engulfing candle, like literally HBAR, XRP, whatever I open, we have a daily engulfing bullish candle at a major zone, right? So at the moment, we're looking at HBAR. This is clearly a position we have for a long, long time marked over here. So HBAR for me, everything is looking good, right? Getting into July, I want to see the range motion for Bitcoin. I want to see everything starting to exhaust in terms of like equities and stuff like that. Bitcoin to exhaust, Bitcoin dominance to exhaust. So we start getting the long-awaited motion on alts, right? I want to see that. Look at this beautiful double bottom forming here. This is all good signs, right? This is all good signs. And this is not, honestly, you guys, there is not really better entries that we're going to get if this is really going to happen, right? The only sus thing about this chart is that we're coming from the 0.5, right? Now, this could be very bad as well. There's two sides to the story. We should not ignore the fact that we're coming from the 0.5, because we know what that means in a range, right? We can't be rejecting from the 0.5 coming from the 0.236 like that. It is not good. So again, it is extremely risky, and we're going to need a lot more push than what we're seeing right now, which is why I want to see first Bitcoin dominance exhausting before I do anything, because this asset is simply stealing the show. Hello, Kun. Gogo, thank you for what you do. Aw, you guys are the best. This is why I love my people here. I love you guys so much, because you appreciate what I do, and it's just worth it. You know, it's worth it. It really is worth it. And if I can help you get, you know, better at what you do, or what you want to become, essentially, which is a trader, I'd be more than happy to do that. You know. Solana, same thing, still in the small range. We need to range a little bit here. We need to manipulate, probably go back, retest the fair value gap. You guys go get the indicators if you want to have them. These are all the indicators you're going to need on your chart, nothing else. I use here and there volume profile, but honestly, with my indicators, I can see everything. Yes, hit the like button. Oh, I love you guys so much. Let's have a look at the dollar, by the way. Dollar has been dropping really, really nicely. Remember our zone over here, $99.014? Pretty much this is the zone that I was waiting for so freaking damn long, for so long. I've been waiting for this zone for so long, and finally we're rejecting with a weekly candle from it. Right? This is what I wanted to see. And I told you guys, that is when months ago, I told you this, probably even before I started my channel. I told you that this is what is going to be the area that I'm waiting for things to kick off in terms of alts as well a little bit. But nothing before that. So we're finally breaking that area with a weekly bearish candle, right? We still need to close the week, obviously. Still need to close the week. Let's look at Bitcoin futures a little bit. Weekly time frame. Yeah, it's really worth looking at futures sometimes, because look at that. Clear liquidity grab and then reversal. And this is on a daily, so that could have been a pretty good gain over here. Hello. Yes, ETH BTC, you know, still, like we said, we wanted to see this fair value gap hold that I had it mark over here for you guys. So it was very important that price doesn't trade below this area, and it hasn't. So we have some rejection wicks over here. For now, we haven't necessarily turned bullish yet, but like on a 12-hour time frame, we still need a little bit more. We still need a little bit more. Even though we had motion, in my opinion, we have to come above this area over here. Right? So what are we looking at? That's literally 0.02364. Right? Because that could be a retest and rejection again over here. So we need to make sure we break that zone. Technically, right? Technically, if you're looking at it, you can break a little bit below it, right? That breaker block over here. So it could be even 0.02351. That could be good. That could be really good. Total 3 already getting bullish in my opinion. Total 3 in my opinion is already bullish. I'm seeing the confirmation. It's already looking good. Right? Maybe not on the daily, but 12 hourly was looking really great. Daily not yet. So if you want more confirmation, even wait for daily to close a little bit over these highs over here. That would be your ultimate bullish confirmation, right? If you're a person that looks for a little bit more confirmations, I'll be waiting for this. But on a 12-hour time frame, it's looking fine, which is still a high time frame. So yeah, good stuff, you guys. Make sure you sign up for the mentorship waiting list, because this is the only way you're gonna get excuse me, somebody say bless you. I am a human after all. No, I'm not. I'm a robot. Thank you. Yes. So like we see, H bar is again at a level of interest. Look on the 12-hour though. On the 12-hour, we still haven't taken that liquidity over here. So that might be a massive trickery over here to put everyone into buys. Right, to put everyone into buys, because essentially for H bar my entry is down here at this liquidity, so I'm not even tagged in H bar yet. Cucumber, yes, Summer J remembers. I didn't say cucumber. When I say cucumber, for some reason I don't sneeze. You should try it, it really works. That's so funny that Summer J remembers. That is hilarious. Yeah, so it could be a massive trap as well, not gonna lie. If we have the liquidity here on the 12-hour time frame, we haven't really taken that. So right, and like I said, I don't want to get involved with outs before Bitcoin dominance stops being so dominant. Right, it needs to stop being so dominant. I've closed my long on Solana as well. I'm gonna need a little bit more confirmation, a little bit better entry, even though we have reaction here nicely from the 0.5. But again, it was gonna go so close to my entry, which was over here, right at 140, that I was like, it's not worth it. I'm gonna find a better entry. So that's it, you guys. What else should we look at? Do you guys want me to look at something in particular while you're here? Yes, make sure you sign up for the waiting list of the mentorship. Yeah, You can find the link in the description box. AVAX. We're gonna look at AVAX pronto. Yeah, bullish engulfing on AVAX at a support right now. It looks like it's holding quite well. Let's look on the weekly. Looking good, looking good. Weekly time frame, double liquidity. This is very good confirmation, especially on alts. If I see double liquidity like this on a weekly, I'm good. Like, this is really good. Like, I'm good in a good way. Do you know what I mean? Because we essentially need to go back at least at 65. So that's very positive. That's very positive. And essentially the way you're going to draw your leg is over here like this. Even though, right, it used to be at levels way above that. It used to be at levels way above that, but look at it. It's trading at a massive discount right now. This is really big discount area for AVAX. So I'm looking forward to that. Let's have a look at the fair value gaps and stuff like that. Yeah, so it's essentially at a daily buy zone at the moment. It's still reacting from it. It does have, you know, a really big bullish daily fair value gap that's reacting from, you know, you see one tap, two tap, almost third tap over here. So it's definitely worth watching. Let's go on a daily time frame and see what we can find. Yeah, so daily support, very clear, currently reacting from it, right? Within a daily bullish fair value gap. You're getting a good reaction, so it might be worth a try. Do you know what I mean? 12-hour time frame, still liquidity that's left up here. So that's from 11th of May with all the news and everything, the fake pump, and then just everything just dumping. So we have cleaned the low over here. That's very good. That's very good sign. Daily time frame, bullish engulfing, trading at support. If it keeps that support, in my opinion, is good. FET. We are going to look at FET. Get rid of the old drawings over here. GRT, yeah, we're gonna look sugar cookie. 1 second. Yeah, so weekly time frame, major support down here on FET. Daily liquidity also not bad. We have daily liquidity at 1.66, so that's fire, right? That's another 152% on it. So alts are gonna get their momentum. That's what I think. A lot of people are saying there's not going to be an alt season. I don't believe that's the case. Yeah, honestly, mate, it's looking bullish. Like, it is indeed looking bullish. Oh, sorry, not this one. I wanted to see the volume profile. Still trading in between. Yeah, so there is a slight possibility we could drop a little bit lower, but still this whole range should be holding right now. And to be fair, you have the break over here. All right. And you have sort of like a clear retest of it and fairly strong bullish reaction from it. So GRT for our favorite sugar cookie. Yeah, daily time frame, sugar cookie. I mean, look at it. This is actually, if it plays out, it's going to be massive. You have almost 330% on that. Like, I mean, seriously. Let's have a look at weekly. Yeah, so the zones over here that we were supposed to hold, we're not holding that great, but Sugar Cookie knows that we have a triangular formation over here. So essentially all of this over here is a buy zone, and we had to tap into it. This over here. Right. From here to here. So that's on a higher time frame, obviously, but you have one reaction for it. You need this zone to hold, right? So anything you're doing, that zone needs to hold. And then the support that we were looking at before over here at 0.09745, this is where the true break is going to occur, right? Because once we break through that zone, that's gonna be it, in my opinion. And GRT has some space. Jeez, like that's a lot of liquidity. It is a lot. It is a bearish price leg, right? Don't get me wrong, it is a bearish price leg, but yeah, liquidity is liquidity. So you are welcome. Well, thank you so much for being here, you guys. I think let's have another look at Bitcoin actually while we're here. And stop drawing and go over here. Yeah, 4 hours still looking bullish. Yeah, we're not confirmed bearish as of yet. We came a bit deep into it, but we're just still going to be in the range. So that's where we need to observe where are we going to exit that range with a break, right? Whether it's going to be to the upside or to the downside, ideally to the downside. So then we know that we can position ourselves for a long's continuation, right? You guys, make sure you sign up for the trading mentorship, all right? And use the link in the chat box right now that we're live with you to enter the Discord. Otherwise, you have to pay for a fee if you're watching afterwards. So you know that we're live Monday to Thursday, you guys, every Monday to Thursday. So this is it for today, and I hope you guys have a great weekend. I will see you on Discord, and also I will be working on the mentorship this weekend and for the following weeks as well until we launch it. But I'm gonna do like a little bit of a marketing campaign and stuff like that on it. So yeah, we get the best of it. Hello, Andy. Здравей, Gabi. Видяли суи? Soup? What soup? 700%? Wait, we might need to get back for this. Hold on, we might need to come back for this. 700%? Are you kidding me? What's the ticker? What's the ticker? Give us the ticker. Give us the ticker. Insider club, he goes, Найду брата, which means the best, by the way, you guys. You're gonna learn some languages here with me, aren't you? I can't see it, mate. I'm going sin. Are we talking stocks or are we talking... Oh, Blood's talking stocks. Oh. Oh my. Oh my. Are you kidding me right now? What the hell? Well, I'm sorry, but what is this? What am I looking at? Are you kidding me right now? This is crazy. This is insane. How is it possible? Angie bought at 5? Are you kidding me? Angie signals. Can you give us some of the some of these signals, please? Because we're struggling here in crypto. Blood bought at $5. He's up 70. Angie, give us signals, please, from now on. Jeez. What else? Whatever Angie buys, I buy from now on. That's it. It's been low. Yeah, look at it. Jeez. It's been swinging like crazy. Oh my lord. Wow, this thing used to be so much. Oh. What? Hold on. Yes, Angie, can you give us Discord signals more often? What the hell? Wait, Angie buys at $5. Angie buys at $5. Wait, we can't even do that. Angie buys at $5 and makes 234,000%. Can you imagine? Oh, this is insane. It's trading at $38 right now. Jeez, look, there is a weekly liquidity at 20 grand. There is weekly liquidity at 20 grand. That is nuts. Now I'm going to consider this, like, quite seriously. Back in January 2025 at 0.15. Jeez. You guys, we're playing around here. I told you months back we need to be looking at defensive stocks. Now they've ran like crazy. And now we're here. $5, you know, 0 point nothing, making 700%. This is insane. Ugh. Jesus. How did this happen? How did this happen? How did this happen? How are we not seeing this, like, in news and everything? This is what I don't understand. So this is a daily candle. So that literally happened today, huh? Yeah, that literally happened today. Jesus, that's very lucky. Let's go. This is how we like to start. Q2. The company made an agreement with Nvidia. Oh yeah, I see that happening. Nvidia has been exploding. New all-time highs. Are you kidding me? The largest trading stock that's ever been. Very nice pick. Very nice pick. This is nuts. I mean, just look at it. 700%. Andy, you need to get us drinks, mate. Yeah, you need to get us drinks. Look at that guy. He made so much bread. That's nuts. Well, here we are. We're gonna hopefully see that in the alt season, right? 700%. Get that. Where else are you gonna get that? Andy's buying us drinks. Thank you, Andy. Jesus. 7x. Let's go. Let's go. We want more. We want 300,000x. Can we get 300,000x, please? The answer is yes. The answer is yes. The answer is massive yes. Hold on. How about 80,000x? Well, that's not going to be 80,000. That's going to be 80,000%. Buy it on a pullback. I mean, it seems pretty good now. Hi from Miami. Miami. Is it humid in Miami? That's what we hear. It's very humid. Jesus, 700% and you can't even see it on the chart. Mate, you can't even see it on the chart. This is nuts. The potential is insane. Nvidia CEO was like, yo, let's make a quick 7x today. I'm feeling like a quick 7x. Let's sign these guys. You know? And then they made so much money. And they probably looked at the chart and they were like, we're gonna make now 200,000% on this. And nobody's gonna know but Andy. Andy's the 1%. Andy's the 1%. Oh, it's kind of hilarious to me that we were about to finish the stream and then we end the stream with this 700%. Bitcoin finally dropping. Oh, mate, honestly. Yeah, it was a clear manipulation move. The confirmation it was there on the 1 hour, but yeah, let's see what it does. Because it's still a range, right? We need a proper exit of the range. Because this candle could still like go back right now. I'm telling you, if gold is like, oh, man, this stupid candle took me out of my long at break even. And look at it now. It's going to hold the 0.786. Anyway, you guys are going to learn all these things. Make sure you sign up for the trading mentorship that I'm going to do. All right, sign up in the description box. You can find the link. Sugar Cookies posting in the chat box. Don't pretend you haven't got all the accesses and everything. And if you want to get free access to Discord, now is your chance. Now is your chance. You can do that in the live chat because otherwise it's paid. Jeets. Miami Jeets. I have a very good friend in Miami actually. Yes, follow the links Sugar Cookie sending them to you guys because otherwise all the accesses are paid. I'm not gonna lie. No, gold is playing, everything is playing. I think there is going to be like a bit of a play until we get the PCE tomorrow, and once we get the PCE results, this is I think what's going to move the markets a little bit. What do you guys think? What do you think is going to happen with the PCE? Yeah, the gold trade is tough. The gold trade is tough. I don't want to play with it. It's coming from the 0.5. You guys know what that means. So I don't want to be playing with it right now. Nasdaq, I'm still bullish on Nasdaq. There is no reason for me to short Nasdaq until right, there is a lot of reason why to short Nasdaq, but not now, right? Not now. In fact, let's mark the levels together while we're still doing extra time on the stream over here. Mentorship, how much money? I haven't decided on the price yet. Haven't decided on the price. Mirko. Below. Yeah. Are you long, Maka? What's the deal? Wait, what am I doing right now? I need the 12-hour. Let's look at the levels for Nasdaq because that's going to be important. Choo. I think silver has a lot more potential. Silver has a lot of potential, and I told you guys, silver is going to get to $50 imminent. Like, imminent. Lots of liquidity. There is going to be a pullback eventually, but I'm bullish on silver. I'm bullish on gold. All the commodities, all the metals, I'm bullish on it. Oh, you're long. Okay, yeah, I was long as well, but I didn't feel like risking my cap. What should we do? Should we do a horizontal? Let's mark the levels because I want to have them marked for Nasdaq to know where I'm looking for a pullback. Coolio. I doubt that it's going to pull back at the minus 1.5. It is possible, but I doubt it. I think it's going to extend a bit higher than that. Target 3380. Kiyosaki loves silver. Let's look at your target for gold, by the way. Real quick. Yeah, I mean, honestly, if it's a long from here, which I got taken out from and I'm annoyed. If it's long, yeah, 3380 is a very good target. 3380 is a very good target. I would even extend a little bit, but yeah. I wouldn't be hoping to get that until the end of the week, but it might happen. Jeez, I'm so annoyed with this. Now, this is $500 here, literally, that I could have been in, but anyway. I could not risk it because it's coming from a bad positioning, but this is the long. If it doesn't happen from here, there is no long. There is no long. So, you know what I mean? But silver is good. Silver is very good. Possible but tough, yeah, especially before news, like. But anyway, just price uses news to do what it needs to do. Do you know what I mean? Gold is still, sorry, silver is still bullish, right? Lots of liquidity, but not yet. We haven't broken any structures whatsoever. Nasdaq is still bullish. Not looking to touch it for shorts until another at least. Hi, million BTC, which is sugar cookie. No, not sugar cookie. Oh, my brain today, which is crypto love. I'm tired, you guys. When it comes to Thursday, I'm tired. And I'm so pissed off I missed this gold long. Taken out at break even. This is going to be my punishment this week for working so hard. It's fine though. It's fine. I can take it. I can take it. What's up on Twitter? Anything interesting? Dollar index just hit 3-year low, down 11%. Yeah. Nothing interesting. Everyone is just shilling BS on Twitter. It's kind of crazy, you guys, right? How everyone's just shilling stuff. Anyway, we're gonna call it a day because I'm getting quite tired over here. I have 2 bright lights, and it seems like I'm not gonna get a trade in gold today, so it's whatever. But yeah, thank you so much for being here, you guys. Make sure you sign up for the mentorships waiting list and get in Discord for free if you are live with me right now. Otherwise, as soon as I shut the live stream, it's only paid access. So that's it for today, you guys, and thank you so much for being here, and have a great weekend, and I'll see you on Discord.